Hi everyone, it's Tom here from the WBTrading team, and on today we've got a really special video. It's our 200th video on the channel, so what I want to do is cover some of the most frequently asked questions we get from traders who aren't part of the WBTrading community yet. Now some of these we've covered in previous videos, and where I think it'll be useful I'll put a link to the video so you can go back and have a look at some of the questions and answers in more detail, but I really want to cover some of those main questions that traders who are thinking about starting as a mechanical trader or thinking about joining the community here at WBTrading. Hopefully I'll get some of those questions answered today. Of course, I'm probably not going to get every question answered, and I'm sure even after this video you'll have some additional questions, so please, as always guys, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll certainly cover them there, or we'll pick them up on a later video. But with that being said, let's jump in. Just very quickly before we dive in, if you're still struggling with your trading, or you'd like to know more about how mechanical edges are traded, I've put together a free video course for you that will map out and explain everything in detail, along with walking you through exactly how the mechanical rules actually work. If you'd like to watch that after this video, I'll pop a link in the description. You can click through and you can watch that straight away. Now these aren't really in any particular order. I don't think there's a single most important question. But I thought probably a good place to start, because I think it's the first question we get from a lot of traders who are looking to start, is what is mechanical trading and really why can it help me? Now mechanical trading forms the basis of all of our strategies here. So it is really important that traders who are joining us, they have an understanding of what mechanical trading is. And also for traders that are thinking about it, maybe they're struggling with their trading, it's probably good to know that there's a different style of trading out there that maybe you haven't come across. So in kind of very short detail, mechanical trading is there to look at removing any emotion and discretion from trading. So whereas we have trading around support and resistance zones, for example, trading around trend lines, that's all quite discretionary. Mechanical trading gives you a very specific set of rules that you follow every time there's a trading opportunity that comes along, which is also part of those rules, and you execute. There's no thinking about, oh, does the market look good? Does the market look bad? We follow the rules, we execute the trade, and we walk away. And this is what's called a set and forget system, which means we can set the trade up, we can enter, and then we can forget about it. We walk away. We don't need to manage the trade as it's live. And they're two of the really kind of key cornerstones for why mechanical trading works. And as somebody who tried discretionary trading for quite a few years before I discovered mechanical trading, the difference is night and day. It's so clear once you start mechanical trading to see the differences and also where the benefits are. But in summary, we're looking at mechanical trading because it removes any emotion. And emotion, in most traders' case, is the weakest link in their trading. Another common question we get, which is, what markets can I trade mechanically? So really the opportunities, I wouldn't want to say endless, but I don't think mechanical trading puts any kind of limit on your trading in terms of market selection compared to other forms. Just to give you a quick idea, I'm kind of running through the main markets that our traders focus on. I'm also going to put a link to a previous video we've done to cover this in a little bit more detail, so you can see a lot more information on the markets. But for example, we have traders that trade the major index markets. We're talking DAX, ASX, S&P as some big examples there. Currency markets wise, traders will trade all of the majors and minors, a combination of them at least. And I've also got some traders, not as frequent, but major commodity markets. So we're talking both oil markets, most of the precious metals. If we're looking at individual stocks and shares, again, there's a fair amount of traders that will use those markets, although they are less frequent. And in terms of crypto, that's quite a new set of markets that our traders are looking at. I know the crypto rules are restricted in some regions, so for myself in the UK as an example, I don't trade crypto, but some of the traders that we work with around the world do. So in general, if there's a particular market that you really want to focus on, it's very, very likely that we've either got data for that market or we've got traders that are working with us at the moment that are trading that market right now. Speaking of crypto markets, if you are one of those traders that really wants to focus in on crypto, in terms of data collection, we have results for our strategies showing Bitcoin and Ethereum. The vast majority of our traders that are using crypto markets are using one of those two coins, but I do know there are traders going to be using others. So yeah, if there's a certain set of data that you would like to see, we can definitely try and put that together for you to show that. Linked to that question, a lot of traders after that ask, okay, well, in terms of the markets that you've got data for, how far back does that testing go? Now, in a few cases, we've been collecting market data since 2017. Quite a lot of our data is in the last 2 years, though. So, it's more up to date, it's more relevant, but we certainly look to build data continuously. So we're always adding data into the course. It's dependent on the strategy. Certainly, if you would like to see specific data, and if our traders come to us and say, Tom or another member of the team, what are the results looking like on this particular market? If we can pull that data together for you and show you the results, we certainly will do. Another question we get in terms of data collection is, do you do this manually? Do you have a system like, an algorithm to collect the data to do the back testing for you? All of our data is collected manually by a couple of the members of our team. I know traders do use algorithmic software to collect data quickly, do quick back tests. That's never been our focus though. Always think it's much easier in the long run to collect it manually. It gives you the idea just to be able to check it yourself, to be able to notice any potential improvements as well. It really forms the backbone of understanding mechanical strategies when you're in there and you're checking the data visually as a person, and you can correct any mistakes and look for any improvements. Looking now at actually getting online to trade, popular question we get is, what broker do you recommend? Or do we need to be with a specific broker? Now, amongst our traders all across the world, they're trading on a variety of different brokers. There isn't a perfect one. Even if you weren't trading with us, you weren't trading mechanically, I don't think there is a perfect broker out there. I would have to say, just guessing based on percentages for our traders, the majority will be looking at using TradingView, probably the most accessible software there, but there is no bespoke software that we need. I use IG, for example, as a broker in the UK. I know that's available in quite a few other regions, but all major brokers are going to be suitable. Nothing that we're using for our strategies is going to require specific software. It's not going to require anything like coding experience to set up. No, expert analysis, anything like that. Very straightforward to get into. Like I said, TradingView being the most popular choice probably. Everything on the free version of that will basically allow you to trade our mechanical strategies. Another question is, do we need any specific software for, say, journaling or backtesting? And whereas I know some traders that do use more advanced software, personally, I think absolutely fine to just use your broker's charting software and, an Excel spreadsheet or something similar. There is no reason to buy dedicated software for anything like that. I mean, even outside of mechanical trading, even outside of our trading, I don't think there's any reason to get that specific software. It can help sometimes, certainly, but it's not a requirement at all. Linking back into one of the earlier questions about, do we use any software to backtest ourselves, and can we look at using any software to actually place the trades? We're talking about, using basically an algorithm to do the trading for us, bot trading essentially. That's not something that's required by any stretch. We have a few traders that do trade algorithmically. They've created their own programs for that, but it's not a requirement whatsoever. It's one of the benefits of having a mechanical strategy that you have those set of rules that you can apply algorithmically, but both options are perfectly fine. I mean, I don't trade with an algorithm. None of our team really do. It's just something that a few traders have adopted based on our strategies. A really popular question we get from some of the newer traders that join us is, are these strategies suitable for somebody who has no trading experience? Now, the first thing we'll do with a trader that doesn't have any trading experience, we have a beginner's course within our course just to go through to catch you up with market basics. In terms of the actual strategies, I would say for newer traders, certainly the ones that we've worked with over the last few years, it takes them probably an average of 4 to 5 weeks to pick up the strategies. In general, I think the area that most of our new traders struggle with is just getting used to how to use a trading platform, getting used to risk management, journaling, reviewing your trades. So kind of the basic areas that you would encounter with every strategy, and we'll support you all the way through that. What I mean in terms of that is really the strategy tends to be the easier part. It's all the areas around trading that sometimes traders forget and miss and maybe don't appreciate that that's what we need to involve our trading with, that we'll try and guide you through as well. Speaking of support and helping newer traders get started, another common question we get is, what support is available in the course? So just to give you a quick summary of that, we offer lifetime email support and also we offer lifetime group calls. We have 2 group sessions every week, just a chance to chat with one of our team, run through any questions. We do some presentations on either elements of the course or just general trading aspects. And we also do one-to-one calls to help all of our traders get started on the course. Looking now at actually placing trades, a question we often hear is, how often do I need to be placing trades during the day, or how long do I need to spend in front of the screens? Now, this is very dependent because across our 4 strategies, the time taken to place the trades is quite different. I would say for a lot of our traders, they're probably spending about an hour or so a day at the screens. Some are spending a little bit longer because they're trading most of our strategies. Some of our traders will only trade one, and they may just trade one of our breakout strategies in the morning or be placing our swing trades in the evening with a bit more flexibility. So yeah, in general, I would say it's up to the individual trader, and we get kind of all mixture from traders. But certainly for a lot of our traders who have other commitments, they're trading around work, they've got other things on, they can find that flexibility. A lot of the traders that join us have some experience, and what we often find is they're traders that have struggled, not necessarily with the actual trading, but the psychology behind it and the mindset. And we often get asked, can you help me out with this? Understand that it's purely mechanical and what we're looking at is to remove any emotion, but I still have elements in there. I'm still being fearful on some trades, I'm still closing trades early, I'm still over trading. Can you support me on that? And we absolutely can. That's a really key element. If you've seen any of our previous YouTube videos, from myself or from Azri or Will, we really want to focus on that psychology. We know it really is the number one reason that traders struggle. So we will support you all the way through that, get you comfortable, with understanding that trading mindset that you need to be in, to try and understand the risks involved, just to be able to place those trades essentially stress-free. Next up, let's look at funded accounts. And a question we hear from traders quite a bit is, can I get access to a prop firm? Can I pass a funded test using the strategies we offer? And instead of me just saying, yep, you can pass, which you absolutely can do, I'm going to give you some proof. I'm going to put some links to clients that we've had in the past who've gone through and got funded accounts. I'm also going to post a link to Azri's videos. He's a member of our team that joined us a couple of years ago, started out trading mechanically with us, and basically got a funded account. And he's going to talk you through on most videos how he achieved that and what you need to do basically if you wanted to get a funded account for yourself. Let's have a chat now about how you can join the course. So you might be thinking at this stage, okay, Tom, you've answered most of the questions that I was concerned about, maybe a few reservations still. How can I look into this in a little bit more detail? How do I sign up? So we do it a little differently from a lot of trading sites. There's a link in the description for you basically to book a call with one of our team. You can jump on a call with one of the guys. They're going to talk you through what the course involves in a bit more detail, if it's going to be a good fit for you. We always like to chat with our potential traders just to find out if the course is a right fit, if they're going to benefit, if we can help solve any potential issues that you might have with trading, or if you're an experienced trader, you're just stuck, you're looking for a different form of trading that's going to work for you, we'll go through that. So as I said, link in the description, book a call, basically jump on and one of the team will explain everything in a lot more detail. So after that, you thought, okay, I'm going to sign up, but what's going to happen once I do? So just to give you a quick rundown of that, you'll have a welcome call, you'll have an onboarding call with one of the team just to talk you through how the program works, kind of who to speak to in the team, where to access all the information you need. You'll get the course, which is basically set out into a series of chapters, all video and text chapters as well, so whichever is your preference. You'll get some links to book our one-to-one introductory call with myself or all the other mentors, and you'll also get links to the group calls and the email support as well. So we'll all be there basically to talk you through starting the program, talk you through how it works, how it unlocks, what you need to focus on, and yeah, basically we'll be there every step of the way. So another popular question we get is, do you need a really large account to trade our strategies? Do you need, say, 25,000 in your account? Absolutely not. The way basically we encourage you to trade is using a risk management strategy that's derived from a percentage of your total account. You may have seen this, it's not something exclusive to how we trade. It's probably one of the most important rules that we need to put in place with our trading though, is to have a small percentage of our account devoted to each trade. So for example, if we lose a trade, we would only lose 1% of our account. That means that you can scale up and down depending on your account size. You don't need to start off, with a minimum account of, like I said, 25, 30,000. You might also be wondering, okay, what if I sign up to the course, everything's great to start with, and then I'm struggling. I hit an area, hit a part of one of the strategies that I just can't get it to work. It basically, is that it for me? And absolutely not. Chances are, over the years with the traders we've worked with, if you're stuck on something, another trader has been in the past. And this kind of course isn't the one to just say, go away, do it yourself. There you go. Coming back to the support question we had earlier on, we're going to be there to talk you through any of the difficulties you're having with the course. Any areas that you're stuck on, that's why we have the support there. We've got the one-to-one, we've got the group calls, we've got the emails. This isn't one of those courses, that claims that you'll be insanely profitable within, 2 to 3 weeks. This is a fairly long-term project that we require traders to invest some time in, and we're going to be there to support you along the way. So yeah, don't feel like if you're thinking, I'm just going to get stuck, this isn't for me. As I said, we've seen it from other traders in the past. We're going to be able to talk you through, get you over that hill, get you onto the next part of the course, and help you. Another question we get is, okay, understand that you have your rules within the course, but what if I want to develop my own strategy? And yeah, quite a few of our traders have asked that over the years, certainly. As part of our course now, we have a section to help you construct your own mechanical strategy. We like to think that overall, the main thing we're working towards here is to give you an idea of how successful mechanical trading can be. And the vast majority of our traders do just stick with our strategies, which is, absolutely fine. But there are some of our traders that have come in that have basically gone, okay, I've got the general idea here. I'm going to go away, I'm going to test a bunch of parameters. And they come up with their own successful strategy as a result. I wanted to try and leave what I think are the two probably most important questions for last. Firstly, quite a few traders will ask us, why should I pick you? Why should I pick WBTrading instead of the other trading courses out there? And genuinely, I think for two main reasons. Firstly, we have a set of strategies that work emotion free. Secondly, though, I think more importantly, it's the level of support that we offer. You won't find many trading courses out there that offer that level of lifetime support that we do. And we will do everything we can to help our traders succeed. You can hopefully see that as well. If you've seen the Trustpilot reviews for us, you've seen how our traders have performed. All of that should help you to identify those kind of areas that I think we are strongest with. But absolutely, I think it's the success rate of the strategies and the support we offer. And finally, this is more of a personal question really, because I've only been asked a handful of times from traders, but I think it's a really important question. And I wanted to share it with you guys. I sometimes get asked, why do you do this? Why do you not just trade full time? If the strategy is so good, why are you bothering this? Honestly, from my point of view, can't speak for the entirety of the rest of the team, but I genuinely really enjoy helping the traders out. It's quite a lonely profession, trading. I think if you're doing it as part of a community, it takes some of that isolation out of it. And, I've succeeded because I've learned from traders in the past. And so, it kind of only makes sense to sort of pass that forward. And yeah, hopefully, if you join us, you come along to the group calls, to the one-to-one calls, and you speak to me there, you'll get an idea of that. But yeah, I'll try and get that across here that it is something that I'm genuinely passionate about. I can trade alongside this, this is something that I'll do supplementary, but it's almost as important to me as trading is. We've reached the end of today's video, guys. Now, I really hope that was useful. I hope that answered some of the burning questions that you've got. Maybe now you're thinking, okay, yeah, I'd like to book a call. As I said, links below, jump on and one of the team will be really happy to speak to you. You might be still thinking, I'm not 100% sure about mechanical trading. I'd like to know a bit more. I mean, in that case, I would also say either book a call to find out the information or just leave a comment, leave a question, and I'll try my very best to answer that. So with that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching, as always, and I'll see you on the next video.